It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Clarkson. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Stolen by Kessler. Here's Clarkson. Outside for Sexton. Collins looking around. Now Kessler. Over Cunningham. Kessler with the bucket.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Now here's Beasley. On the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. The Pistons. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Kessler. A three-pointer, no good. And the Pistons with possession. Unloads from 9. Duran, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Duran a screen. To the inside. It's tipped. Sexton with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Inside. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
That's good from Harris.
Number 8, Tim Hardaway.
Pistons trailed by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Here's Cunningham. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
And you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
Back to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Utah leading by 6. Clarkson right side. .56 seconds left here in the first quarter. With the drive. Here's Kessler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he can't get the first one. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other area.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low, Kessler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kessler's got 7.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Clarkson for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
To the middle. Here's Holland. And he slams it one-handed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. Launches a 3. A shot, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the paint. Outside Hardaway. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple. Utah leading by 7. Deep 2 from Clarkson. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham outside. Tipped away. And they're moving it up. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And you see the scorer's mindset with Markkanen. Spends lots of time in the gym working on every shot.
There's a good screen. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Thompson for the triple. Jazz leading by 9. Markkanen in the corner. Down low. Here's Kessler. Tries again. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Thompson. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And here's Cunningham after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. To end the cold streak, out to Harris. 5 to shoot. Latray. Markkanen pulls it in. Sexton for 3. And Utah, another 3.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Cunningham. Thompson from long range. Detroit, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 15-point game. Right side, Markkanen. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Cunningham. From the arc. And so it's Utah riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson on the wing. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From deep. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Utah leading by 9. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now, here's George. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Inside. And Duran slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. Martin the screen. Here's Filipowski. Offline with his three. There's the steal. Right side, George. Here's Filipowski. Defended by Duran. That's a 2 from Martin. Pass to Filipowski. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Beasley. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on the defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And he drives in. Pass to Beasley. To the inside. Duran uses the glass to finish the layup. Duran's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Back to Cunningham. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Markkanen. .24 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Martin. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Outside, George. Here's Markkanen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
It's Beasley on the wing. Misses the 3. Knocked loose. Jazz leading by 6. Inside. Here's Sexton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good on the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact
when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
And one of the areas where Cunningham has been compared to Doncic, his strength with the ball in his hand.
To the middle, Collins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Thompson. Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Back to Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. And here's Sexton. Kessler. He can't hit that time. Pass to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Now, here's Markkanen. Oh, they get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here is Harris from past the arc. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. Harris misses.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of it.
Out to Harris. Lets it go with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Kessler. Thompson comes with the double team. Pass to Kessler. Clock at 6. Outside, Sexton. Collins wide open. He fires. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And now an 11-point Jazz lead. Stewart a screen. Cunningham for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for John Collins.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
That 3 off the mark.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Clarkson for 3. Drops it in. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy,